like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who can bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yep, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
Yo, man, this thing about to get real right now, bro. Like, share, subscribe as y'all come in the building, man. Salute to everybody that's tapping in. Y'all know what it is, bro. Y'all know I was going to come with a heater for y'all today, man. And so if y'all can hear me, press 2 in the comment section, man. I know y'all been waiting on this one, man. Shout out to Belinda. Shout out to Caden. Jesus follower of Christ. M. Shout out to Big Meech. Shout out to Big J. Roger Westcott. Troy 98, Randall, Neon, Treehouse, Love Life, Nikki, Belinda, Robbie, Protagonist, Superior, M, Barbara, Scarface, Roderick, Nemo, Fashawn, JL the Ghost, Tony Piper, DT, Bankroll Reed, Nikki. Man, salute to all y'all. Let me see if y'all can hear me, man. Can y'all hear me? Hold on, let me see. Y'all can hear me? All right, man. Hey, man. Oh, and also, yo, I got to give a shout out to the sister who sent me the $300 donation today, man. Stacy, I appreciate you, man. Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. I appreciate you, baby. Salute to you. And she said that we need more brothers like me that's unafraid to speak out. Hey, salute to you. I appreciate you, baby. You know, it's just all about, you know what I'm saying, just being real with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that's capping on Diddy, you know what I'm saying, as far as the allegations and stuff like that, you know, but it's a lot of people that's telling the truth. And I don't think that should be overshadowed, the people that's telling the truth. So that's why I say what I say. Also, shout out to it was somebody else that sent me a cash app too. It was 2 other people. Salute to y'all, whoever it is, salute to y'all. Y'all know who y'all was. I'm gonna shout y'all on the next video because I don't want to close out this app to go back. But I did remember Shorty because it hit me right after I went offline. And I appreciate you for that. And also Donovan, salute to you. He hit me up in the PayPal with a 50 spot too. So salute to y'all. If y'all want to donate the cash app, PayPal is pinned at the top of the chat. Look, bro, this shit getting crazy, man. I got some information for y'all on this thing tonight, man. So earlier today, I came in here. I don't know if you guys saw the video I did today. I came in here today, and I talked earlier about some of the. I talked about one of the new cases that it came out about Diddy and about basically the youngin. You know what I'm saying? The youngest one that was in the suit. And I told you guys that there was the lawyers. I actually read the entire documents, and the lawyers had put some of the so-called evidence they have. They attach it to the lawsuits, and then some of the pictures and stuff they put in these actual documents. Well, today, the judge ain't playing, man. Today, the judge came down, and the judge have said today that, and I told you guys this morning, I came in here and talked to you guys about the situation with the celebrities, that there were celebrities that were in the lawsuits, but what happened was some of these celebrities had got settlements. Some of these celebrities had gotten settlements. So them getting settlements, they're not named in the lawsuits. You understand what I'm saying? And so a lot of people was upset about that. A lot of people was like, yo, how the hell they get not named? And it was basically underage, you know what I'm saying? And people was upset. People was hitting me up. They was upset about that. Like, yo, if it's an underage, I don't care what happens. They needs to be known what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? With that can't ride like that. And so, man, I tell y'all something, man, and I'm just gonna keep it trill like I always do, man. The judge not having it, man. The judge put out a message today that he wants those celebrities named in that lawsuit. These celebrities about to get exposed, y'all. The judge is demanding, according to the reports that came out today, the judge is demanding, Judge Jesse M. Furman is demanding. This is who the case was signed to with those celebrities. The judge is demanding that those cases, you understand what I'm saying? Uh, you know, he's saying that those cases those names need to be straight up revealed of the celebrities who were involved in that case. And that judge filed that notice today and wants those names out there. Now, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened because I have the details of the other lawsuits, that you guys didn't hear, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. And I'm gonna show y'all a little something so y'all can see just a little something because I'm not gonna show y'all all the other things that was on there because I don't think it's appropriate to show some of the things. And y'all know how it is on YouTube. Like I said before, man, you know, I bring this content to y'all, but they're gonna yellow flag my joint anyway, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really gonna get paid off the joint, so hey, I might as well show y'all a little something. So, anyways, in this one page of the lawsuit, and I'm not gonna put all the pages up there. I'm just gonna tell y'all what's on there, and you guys can follow me. Follow me. This person put up pictures, right, of at the event. They put up pictures when they were there. So people are not just saying these certain things, they're actually putting up pictures and different things that were at these events that they kept over the years. You know what I'm saying? As kind of like, the part that they could keep. So it's going to get real interesting. Now, I'm going to read to you guys, and I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you have a youngin' that's in the room with you, well, shouldn't be. Y'all might want to cover or send them out of the room. If you got me on speaker, you might want to send them out of the room because of what I'm going to read. Now, I'm not. That's why I'm not going to put it on the screen because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I used to put on the screen like that, but I'm just going to read some of these things to you guys, right? Because all the basis of these allegations, of these lawsuits, right, have the same entrance, meaning the first 10 or 12 pages is the same, more or less, unless you're just different entities that's getting included in these lawsuits. Like y'all saw, it was Macy's in one, and another one, it was the Marriott International Hotel. Those were named. But like I said, the judge want them celebrities' names in these lawsuits. Now, let me say this to y'all. So I'm going to go to one of them right now. Now, again, if you have somebody in your room, cover their ears because y'all already know what time it is. This is only for adults. When I read out the graphic details of some of these things, because y'all know me, and just to show y'all that I'm true to this. I ain't just new to this. I'm true to this. I'm finna show y'all right now. I can easily put this up on the screen. I'm gonna flash it to y'all so y'all see I'm not capping and just reading from anything. But I'm gonna flash it to y'all and show y'all that I have these lawsuits right here in full. I have those lawsuits in full. So I'm not gonna put on the screen, leave the screen like this. You understand what I'm saying? But let me read this to you guys. And I'm not going to start at the very beginning because a lot of them, unless it changes who they're suing, I'll say the beginning part. But I'm going to start this at the end, right? And so I'm going to go to this one first, right? So because they kept all of these people private, right? And so basically I'll tell you guys who they're suing. And then I'll, go on with those allegations. Now, the first one, let me see. I think I told you guys this morning. Yeah, but I didn't get y'all this. Okay. So the first one, you guys, right? Uh, basically is going against is the plaintiff against Sean Combs and really just his entities. So it's not a third party that was named in that lawsuit. Uh, they got taken out of those suits. Remember, I told y'all, Tony Busby said that, hey man, if you were involved in this, you're a celebrity. You may want to contact me and get a settlement, so that your name is not you're not put as a defendant. So what he did was he still had to include them in the lawsuit because they were there and a part of the situation. But what he did was is he hid their names. He hid their names, and so he put celebrity A, celebrity B, whatever. Now he did say that one of the celebrities is a pro athlete. Now he didn't say which profession they were from, whether they were from basketball, football, baseball. I told you I did this morning, but one of these people was a professional, or is a professional athlete, and the others are celebrities who were at these events that took part or witnessed these events. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? So this first one is against Diddy and his corporation. So he took them out of the what you call it, but put them in as people who were involved. So that means they're not getting sued, but they're involved. And that's what the judge said. The judge was like, I don't care. I want their names. The judge says, I want those names. So the judge came out, and I got to shout out the judge, man. Once again, the judge's name is Judge Jesse M. Furman. Shout out to Judge Jesse M. Furman. Judge Jesse M. Furman ain't playing. He said he want those names added to inside of the case. You might not have to sue them, but he want those names put in that suit. So it says the introduction. Number one, plaintiff was DRUG'd and repeatedly sexually assaulted by defendant Combs and several others, including, as of yet, unnamed celebrity A. The assaults occurred at 2022 award show after party hosted by defendant Combs in the Los Angeles, California area. It says the conduct described herein is shocking, typical of how defendant Sean Combs conducted himself for many years. Many individuals and entities facilitated and participated in this abhorrent conduct. Sean Combs believed he was above the law and could do whatever he wanted with impunity. He is not. He cannot. Then it goes on and it says, for decades, Sean Combs abused, M-worded, R-worded, assaulted, threatened, coerced men, women, underages, and others for his sexual gratification, to assert dominance, and to conceal his abhorrent conduct. He accomplished these acts by and through a criminal enterprise built on his success as a record producer, and record executive. Combs is one of the wealthiest musicians in the world, behind the facade of being a three-time Grammy winner, discovering and developing multiple famous musical artists, and ranking on the Forbes list of the highest paid entertainers in the world. There existed something sinister, a dark underbelly of crime, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, bribery, and prostitution. Combs is a menace to society, women, and underages. While his wealth has kept him above the consequences for years, Combs now faces the awesome power of the American judicial system and ultimately a jury of his peers who will be punished, who will be asked to punish him for the deplorable conduct described therein. Now I'm going to skip all the little end parts and I'm getting right to the meat and potatoes so you guys can hear the allegations. And again, the judge has demanded. So all you guys who was complaining, y'all hit the like button. We should have over 5,000 likes easy. All y'all that was complaining, the judge has demanded that the celebrities that were a part of these actions be named. Now, what that's going to do is, and I'm going to tell y'all before I read this, that's going to open up that whole federal thing. Because remember, right now, their names are not named. And so the feds would go to the actual alleged victims and say, hey, who was that celebrity? Who was that celebrity? Who was that celebrity? And the alleged victim who filed the lawsuit, who got the settlement, who probably signed an NDA, would then have to decide whether or not they wanted to press charges or wanted to actually give up those celebrities' names. So those celebrities would have paid in good faith to keep their names silent and for these people to hopefully not report them to the police. Now, it would not be illegal for them to do that. It would not be illegal for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? It would not be illegal for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? It would not be illegal for them to do that because it's a crime. And if something is a crime, then it's not illegal to break an NDA to report an actual crime. So those people are taking a risk when they did that. Now it says factual allegations. Again, if you have anybody that's not of the age around you, please remove them before I read this part. I'm asking y'all this. I'm giving y'all 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Y'all had enough time. Factual allegations. Number 36, right? Excuse me. Number 35, jury demands. Plaintiff hereby demands a trial by jury on his claims in this action. Factual allegations. Number 36, plaintiff, a dedicated personal trainer, worked with celebrities and other notable individuals concerning their health and fitness, right? Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in here. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate all y'all that's tapping on in. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hey! Hey! Wildcat! Open that door. Hey! La puerta. Adelante. De la comida. Abre. My bad, y'all. I was telling the maid to open that door. My bad. So anyways, my food got here. My bad. I ordered some food. So anyways, y'all, as I was saying to you guys, number 36, plaintiff, a dedicated personal trainer, worked with celebrities and other notable individuals concerning their health and fitness. Number 37, in or around 2022, a fashion designer whom plaintiff trained, right, told him she shared videos showcasing the plaintiff's distinctive workouts and exercises with defendant Combs. This fashion designer told the plaintiff that Combs was impressed with the plaintiff's training regimen and wanted to meet the plaintiff and feature him in a video. Number 38, the fashion designer eventually extended an invitation to plaintiff for him to attend an exclusive awards show after party in Los Angeles hosted by Diddy. The invitation stated a private car would pick up the plaintiff from his residence and escort him to the party. As promised, on June the 7th, 2022, a black navigator arrived to escort the plaintiff to Combs' residence in the Hollywood Hills. When the plaintiff, number 40, when the plaintiff arrived to the party, one of Diddy Combs' business associates greeted him at the entrance. This person explained plaintiff needed to execute a non-disclosure NDA agreement as a condition to enter the party. Plaintiff ultimately consented to the agreement because he wanted to meet Combs and have an opportunity to promote himself and his business. Number 41, Combs' associate did not provide plaintiff with a copy of the executed NDA agreement, non-disclosure agreement, right? Also, number 42, after signing the agreement, Combs' associate then handed plaintiff a drink which looked like a typical tequila soda with a cranberry juice mixer. Combs' associate instructed the plaintiff to drink the beverage as another condition to gain entry into the party. The plaintiff obliged and took several sips of the drink. Number 43, once inside the residence, a model and current client of the plaintiff greeted him. The plaintiff felt more comfortable and at ease after seeing a familiar face. Number 44, the plaintiff observed numerous celebrities in attendance at the party, adding to the glamorous yet overwhelming atmosphere. Number 45, eventually, a business associate of Combs guided the plaintiff from a large room illuminated with red lights into a smaller room. There, the plaintiff observed approximately a dozen individuals, including several well-known figures who were engaging in group sex activities. Number 46, once inside this smaller room, the plaintiff began to feel disoriented, dizzy, and weak, far beyond what he would expect from consuming a single alcoholic beverage. It became clear to him that something was wrong. He later realized that someone had drugged him. Number 47, a photo of an actual exemplary container used by Combs and or his agents' employments to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks is seen below. Now, I won't show that picture on here, but they added the picture in the lawsuit. So sort of like y'all seen this picture right here, they added the picture of the actual dispensary that was used to administer the drug in the drink. Somehow they got it and they added it. I don't know if somebody who was a witness kept it and gave it to him as a evidence or kept it and took a picture of it, but they have the actual pictures and they put that in the lawsuit. I ain't gonna show that on the lawsuit, but like I said, if you got the law, if you go get the lawsuit, you'll see it yourself. Now, number 40, so because it's there. Trust me, when I tell y'all it's there, listen, it's there. There ain't no question. There ain't even a question about that. It's there. For real, for real. You understand? So that's the big part of this, right? That's the big part of this. That's the big part of this. So let's get on, right? It says, number 48, at this moment of realizing his significant impairment, Combs approached the plaintiff, removed his pants, at the moment of realizing his significant impairment, Diddy approached the plaintiff, removed his pants, and began topping him off. Number 49, Combs then directed the plaintiff to top off another individual in the room, another man who was a celebrity, who the judge is demanding that this celebrity be named. They call this celebrity Celebrity A. Due to the haze of the drug he had been served, the plaintiff could not resist Combs' coercion and ordering. He felt trapped inside of his own body, unable to control it or understand what was happening around him. As a result, the plaintiff was forced to perform non-consensual top onto Celebrity A. After Celebrity A finished, the individual spit in the plaintiff's mouth. Number 50. At this point, the D word in the plaintiff's system were progressively hampering his motor skills and memory. The D word caused him to lose consciousness for brief periods of time. 51. While in and out of consciousness, individuals at the party forced the plaintiff into sexual acts with both men and women. The plaintiff's physical disposition made it impossible for him to reject their advances or otherwise control his body. These individuals, including Combs, essentially passed the plaintiff's body around like a party favor for their sexual enjoyment. 52. The D word in the plaintiff's system ultimately caused him to completely lose consciousness for an extended period of time. The plaintiff does not recall anything after that point. Number 53, when the plaintiff finally regained consciousness, he found himself outside of his apartment, disoriented, without a shirt, without his phone, and the plaintiff is unaware who took him back to his apartment or how he even got there. Number 54, as a result of the traumatic events at Combs' party, the plaintiff has suffered severe emotional, psychological trauma, financial harm, and significant loss of livelihood. Number 55, the plaintiff hereby incorporates each of the foregoing paragraphs as if fully set forth herein. Number 56, by D wording the plaintiff, performing top on him and forcing him to perform top on the other celebrity and other people who were there. The defendant, Combs, intentionally harmed the plaintiff and did so in a malicious manner. Further, all of the defendant's conduct was unwelcome, yet the defendant persisted in the sexually exploitive behavior. Number 57, the defendant's conduct was done with the intent to harm, offend, or cause plaintiff emotional distress. Defendant's conduct created a hostile, offensive, and dangerous environment for the plaintiff. Number 58. Further, all defendants aside from Combs individually worked in concert and conspired with Combs to allow him to engage in such behavior. Number 59, the Combs business enabled and conspired with Combs to commit the crime of falsely imprisoning plaintiff because Combs sexually assaulted plaintiff at a party related to or referencing Combs' business. On information and belief, Combs' businesses routinely committed sexual assault and gender motivated violence as detailed in the other civil lawsuits to further the business purpose of Combs' enterprise. Given Combs' long-standing pattern and practice of committing sexual violence against women, the Combs business had and or should have had knowledge of Combs using such parties and venues for the unlawful conduct and did nothing to stop it. Number 60, on information and belief, plaintiff alleges that defendants organizational does 1 through 10 inclusive are other parties not yet identified who have enabled and conspired with Combs to commit the crime of violence motivated by gender in the ways articulated above in or in other ways. Number 61, as a result of the defendant's actions, the plaintiff suffered damages in the amount to be determined at the trial. And then the list goes on to say what they are demanding. That's the first one. That's the first one. Now the second one, and I told you, the thing is that he wants that named. They want that named. The judge has demanded that they name the celebrities. Whoever that celebrities were, that's probably going to be named in that lawsuit. As I showed y'all, as I'm getting ready to read the next one. That was the mandate that came down from Judge Jesse M. Furman today, as he wants those names. And I'll read it for y'all right here so y'all can see what it's talking about. It says, with Sean Combs in the MDC Brooklyn on October the 20th, at least 5 more civil cases against him were filed in the U.S. District Court of the Southern District of New York. Inner City Press is covering the cases. It says one of them is by a John Doe, who states that at the 2022 award show after party in L.A., he was sexually assaulted by Combs and several others, including as of yet unnamed Celebrity A, complaint here below. The case was assigned to Judge Jesse M. Furman, who, like some but not all the SDNY judge getting these cases, has said that a justification for, and that P word means an alias or a fake name, a false name, right? Status must be filled. So the judge is saying that you cannot put Celebrity A. You have to put, we want those names of those celebrities and everybody that participated in those acts in these filings. So they're demanding, they have to go back and re-put those names in those filings, bro. And that's going to be devastating for whoever is involved, because that is going to completely expose them, because the judge has demanded that. And it says to ensure that the court has no conflicts that would require recusal, the plaintiff shall properly file under seal a declaration disclosing his identity and the identity of any other party that is not named in the complaint to the court, Celebrity A. Note, this logic would apply to all the John and Jane Does in other cases. Now, I want to tell you guys what I'm thinking. Diddy's lawyer said he wanted all the names of all the accusers and everybody that's revealed. I wonder why he said that. But this judge is standing on business, and he is demanding that they name those guys who was nameless in those filings. And so now they have to name these guys, and I feel crazy because, man, somebody's name is gonna come up that, I'm telling y'all this, bro, it's gonna get ugly, man. So the next one is against Diddy as well and his corporations, and it says that the introduction, it says that number one, this seeks, and before I say this, man, y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in, man. Smash the like button as y'all come on in. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in. Right? Salute to everybody that's tapped in. All right, so let's get to it. All right? Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. All right, so it says this case seeks compensatory and punitive damages for sexual assault. The assault took place at a Ciroc vodka party in Los Angeles, an event hosted by the liquor brand and Combs, who claimed to hold an ownership stake in the brand and served as a celebrity spokesperson. The conduct described herein is shockingly typical of how defendant Sean Combs conducted himself for many years. Many individuals and entities facilitated and conspired with the abhorrent conduct. Sean Combs believed he was above the law and could do whatever he wanted. He is not and cannot. Now let's get right to the thick of things, and y'all smash the like button. We should have well over 10,000 likes, because this one, and I will show y'all this. This is the lawsuit right here, you guys, that has that picture in it. And that's the only picture I will show y'all from these lawsuits, because those people's faces are X'd out. and they haven't named names, so I won't name names until this point because they haven't named names. Jury demand number 35 says, plaintiff hereby demands a trial by jury on his claims in this action. Factual allegations number 36, in or on 2022 during a promotional party for the launch of Combs Ciroc vodka drink, defendant Combs sexually assaulted plaintiff, a businessman from the Los Angeles area and owner of a family business specializing in renting luxury cars and jewelry. Number 37, over the previous years, the plaintiff had established a business relationship with Combs, who was a customer of his rental business, often renting vehicles or jewelry for himself or those in his entourage. And I'm going to tell you guys something. Those pictures that y'all see on y'all screen, they X those out because those were celebrities at the event that they wasn't naming in this suit. So they blotted those faces out so that you guys could not see the faces of those celebrities that were in that picture that you guys see. So that is the reason why. So y'all wouldn't know to see the peoples that was in those pictures. But that picture was added to the actual lawsuit. Now, it says that over the previous years, plaintiff had established a business relationship with Combs, who was a customer of his rental business, often renting vehicles or jewelry for himself or those in his entourage. Number 38, Combs personally invited the plaintiff to a Ciroc party. Plaintiff accepted based on he and Combs' past relationship. Combs told the plaintiff that many other high-profile guests in the music and entertainment business would attend the party. The plaintiff saw the party as an opportunity to further promote himself and his business. Number 39, once at the party, the plaintiff noticed many high-profile guests. The plaintiff took the photograph below, which shows Combs on a couch discussing Ciroc business with other high-profile individuals. Multiple bottles of Combs Ciroc vodka could be seen on the table. It goes on, and you guys can see this on y'all screen. Number 40, during the event, Combs instructed the plaintiff to join him in the Combs private office. Plaintiff went to the office where the two were alone. Plaintiff assumed Combs wanted to have a discussion about business. Number 41, however, the plaintiff immediately realized Combs was intoxicated and acting strangely. Combs began awkwardly moving closer to the plaintiff. As he did so, Combs removed his pants and exposed his beefcake to the plaintiff. Number 42, Combs continued to move closer and then grabbed the plaintiff's beefcake through his pants, squeezing them in a rough and sexual manner. Number 43, the plaintiff, shocked and disoriented, froze momentarily and did not know how to respond to the weirdly inappropriate sexual advance made by Combs. I know how I respond. I knocked his ass clean out. His ass would have went to sleep. Point blank, period. Ain't even a question about it. But see, you got to think about something, y'all. A lot of these people, let me stop real quick. I want to say this. Everybody say stuff. It's just like y'all watch a movie, yo. It's always, yo, I would have did this, I would have did that. Everybody's not us. Everybody not built like us, man. Everybody not cut like us. Some of these people was in this world, in this life, them people was musicians. Them people ain't built like, ain't cut like that. They ain't cut for that type of situation. These people in fashion and stuff like that, have y'all seen them people? So as I'm saying, like, some of these dudes ain't like us, man. They ain't built like us. It says, but you conveniently see in that picture on y'all screen, they left Diddy's face unblocked. Right there on the right-hand side in the black. They put Diddy's face there at that meeting. Let's keep going. But niggas say, where's the evidence? And these niggas don't be reading the goddamn, they don't even be reading the fine print. Because if you read the fine print, you wouldn't ask these questions. Let's keep going. It says, Combs began to move closer and then grabbed the plaintiff's beefcake through his pants, squeezing them in a rough manner, in sexual manner. 43. The plaintiff, shocked and disoriented, froze momentarily and did not know how to respond to the weirdly inappropriate sexual advance made by Mr. Combs. Number 44. The situation escalated until another individual, and this is where it's going to get bad, y'all. They blocked out the picture, you guys, because in that picture was the pro athlete that was there. They blocked out that picture because in that picture was the pro ball player that was there. That's why they X'd out that picture, because they took that person out of the lawsuit. That picture, that person who was there is a professional player. And you guys can read that on your screen right there, number 44. And you take a guess at who it was. It says that the situation escalated until another individual, professional athlete A, entered the office and intervened, which ended the Combs assault on the plaintiff. Number 45. At this moment, the plaintiff escaped from Combs and left the office. After escaping the office, the plaintiff left the party and returned home. Number 46. To help plaintiff document this encounter, the plaintiff took a photo of the Ciroc vodka bottle that Diddy gave to him at the party that Combs ultimately sexually assaulted the plaintiff. It is shown below. And they had a picture, but I'm not going to show that picture because I didn't take the screenshot to show it for y'all. Number 47. As a result of this incident, the plaintiff has suffered significant emotional distress and trauma. He continues to deal with the psychological and emotional consequences of the events that happened to him in Combs' private office. Cases of action: sexual harassment, sexual assault under California law. It says this happened in California. It says plaintiff hereby incorporates foregoing. Hold on, y'all. This said it happened in California. Hold on. Oh, shit. This happened in 2022 in California. So this was in 2022 in California with a pro athlete that was at this event with Diddy. And now it didn't say that the pro athlete participated, but he walked in on the situation. And the dude immediately left when the pro athlete walked in. This was 2022 in California. Pro athlete. So it says, number 48, the plaintiff hereby incorporates each of the foregoing paragraphs as if it fully set forth herein. And again, we're not making any accusations on here. Let me say that again. I'm not accusing anybody of doing something on here because I wasn't there. But you take your own guess and you do what you do. You take your own guess and you do what you do. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? You guess for yourself. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, look. That's how, you know what I'm saying? Look, that's how it's going to work, bro. Until they name the names, I can't come out here and put names out here for y'all on who that pro athlete was. It only says that it was a pro athlete and it was in California in 2022. It says, and they showed that picture, but they blacked out the other faces. The only face you can see is Diddy's face because the celebrity was at that event. Now, I wonder who that was right there in that brown shirt right there in front of y'all. See that brown shirt? Looks kind of big. Looks bigger than Diddy. Looks more stronger than Diddy. I don't know who that is. But that might have been that pro athlete right there. Because he does look bigger than Diddy in that brown, light brown shirt right there. So, anyways, it says 49, by exposing himself to plaintiff and grabbing the plaintiff's genitals as alleged herein, defendant Combs intentionally touched the plaintiff in a harmful or offensive manner. Further, all of the defendant's conduct was unwelcome, yet the defendant persisted in the harassing behavior. Number 50, defendant's conduct was done with the intent to harm, offend, or cause plaintiff emotional distress, defendant's conduct created a hostile, offensive, and dangerous environment for the plaintiff. Number 51. Further, all defendants, aside from Combs individually, worked in concert and conspired with Combs to allow him to engage in such behavior. Number 52. The Combs business enabled and conspired with Combs to commit the crime of falsely imprisoning plaintiff because Combs sexually assaulted plaintiff at a party related to or referencing Combs business on information and belief that Combs business routinely committed sexual assault and gender-motivated violence as detailed in other lawsuits to further the business purpose of Combs Enterprise, given Combs' long-standing pattern and practice of committing sexual violence against women. The Combs business had or should have had knowledge of Combs using such parties and venues for this unlawful conduct and did nothing to stop it. Number 53, on information and belief, plaintiff alleges the defendant's organizational does 1 through 10 inclusive are other parties not yet identified who have enabled and co-inspired or conspired with Combs to commit the crime of violence motivated by gender in the ways articulated above and or other ways. Number 54, as a result of the defendant's actions, the plaintiff suffered damages in the amount to be determined at the trial. To the next one, y'all. Opening. The case seeks both compensatory and punitive damages for aggravated sexual assault to the plaintiff. The conduct described herein is violent and shockingly typical of Sean Combs, the defendant. Aided and abetted by numerous individuals and entities, Sean Combs for many years has believed that he is above this law. He is not. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of what this says and the actual factual allegations. The jury demand. Number 33, plaintiff hereby demands a trial by jury on her claims in this action. So this is a female. Factual allegations. Combs and his staff regularly invited members of the public to events such as music videos, photo shoots, autograph signings in and around New York City. One such event took place in 2004 across the street from Jane Doe's college campus in Brooklyn, New York. Through this defendant's friends, Combs' accomplices, and agents, the plaintiff received an invitation to Combs' photo shoot. She was 19 years old at the time. She was flattered and excited to receive such an invitation from an individual of Combs' celebrity and stature. The plaintiff accompanied her friend, number 35, the plaintiff accompanied her friend to the event and discovered that it was a photo shoot promoting, quote unquote, the band, a recording group Combs signed to his record label, Bad Boy Entertainment. At the photo shoot, she and one of her good friends, another freshman living in a dormitory with the plaintiff, were eventually invited to the after party by Combs and his business associates before leaving for the party. The plaintiff had met Combs at the photo shoot. Combs told the plaintiff and her friend that they should come to his hotel first for a more exclusive party. The plaintiff and her friend agreed, and they were taken to a Manhattan area hotel by a member of Combs' entourage. Number 36, upon arriving at the hotel suite, the plaintiff noticed there were a few dozen people that were having drinks and listening to music related to the party environment. While attempting to mingle around the party, the plaintiff and her friend suddenly were grabbed and taken to a separate room off from the main party. The plaintiff believed the man taking them to be a security guard, so she went with him. But when she asked him where they were going, he simply told her, "You know what you're here for." 37. After taking the plaintiff and her friend to the bedroom, the security guard left the room, locked the door, and the only person in the room besides the plaintiff and her friend was Diddy. Diddy gave her friend more drinks and instructed them to use the C word, the hard C word. Y'all know what that is. He continued getting gradually more aggressive with the two women and eventually began forcibly touching them without consent. When they resisted, he ordered her friend to perform top on him or else he would have them both unalived. The friend complied. As the other friend begged him to allow them to leave, he did not agree. Number 38, Combs soon turned his sights to the plaintiff and forced her to take off her clothes, again under the threat of violence. Once she undressed, Combs forced himself on her and began to sexually assault her. Combs fondled, M-worded her, and ultimately R-worded her, all while she was begging him to stop. Soon, and likely due to her cries, the door opened and the security guard from earlier came in to ask if everything was all right. The plaintiff's friend took the opportunity to rush out of the recently locked door. The plaintiff, however, could not move as Diddy was still on top of her. 39. Combs got off of the woman to talk to the security guard. He left the room but told her to stay, otherwise she would be unalived. After about a half hour sitting in a dark room by herself, another security guard came and told her she could leave. She got her things and immediately called a taxi and went back to her dorm room at downtown Brooklyn. Next one. Next one. This was against the youngest one of yet. This was against the youngest one of yet. And in this one, there was also added, a photo. I'm not going to read that one. That was of the youngest one. I don't want to read that one, man. That was of the youngest one, y'all. And so they added a photo in that actual lawsuit that I'm not going to put I'm not going to put that on the screen. So let's go to the next one. The next one says that plaintiff was D-worded and R-worded by Combs at a house party in Manhattan hosted by Combs. Those in attendance included Combs himself and other celebrities. The conduct described herein is shockingly typical of how defendant Sean Combs conducted himself for many years. Many individuals and entities facilitated and conspired with his abhorrent conduct, right? He believed he was above the law, but they say he's not. Jury demand. Number 34, plaintiff hereby demands a trial jury on her claims in this action, right? She demands a jury trial by that action, you guys, all right? So now let's get to it. Factual allegations. Number 35. On or around December of 2022, plaintiff, a 29-year-old independent music artist who wrote, sang, rapped, and produced music, was invited to a party in New York hosted by Diddy. Number 36, the plaintiff was invited along with several of her friends, also independent musicians. Number 37, upon arrival, the plaintiff observed a large, white, elegant residence, which stood apart from the other homes in the area and was accessed by a long, curved driveway. The house was adorned with lavish decor, featuring a grand entryway, a spacious room, a large glass table. Number 38, once inside, servers offered platters of food and drinks, creating a luxurious and upscale atmosphere. The plaintiff quickly recognized various celebrities from the music industry and television, including Combs himself. 39. As the plaintiff mingled with other guests, she noticed the widespread use of the D word, including the C word, including the P word, and including reefer. Those employed in working in the conspiracy in the conspiracy with Combs pressured all the guests to consume these things that were being provided and served by house staff. The plaintiff declined the repeated offers. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just read in between the lines. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Straight up. Right? And I'm just telling y'all what it is. I'm telling y'all what it is. Right? So you guys let me know what y'all feel. Now, let's get back to this. Make your own decision. But I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all what it is, man. And this is bad. Bad, bro. This is bad. It says that evening, the plaintiff drank a glass of wine, consuming no other substances. Number 41. At that point, at some point during the evening, the plaintiff was approached and engaged in a conversation with Mr. Combs about her music career. Combs expressed interest in her work, stating his desire to help elevate her career by featuring her on a track. Number 42, Combs advanced the interaction by inviting the plaintiff to his office, suggesting they discuss the advancement of her music career in private. Number 43, after arriving in the office, the plaintiff began feeling disoriented as if she were slipping in and out of consciousness. It became clear to her at this time that she had been D-worded by Combs. A photograph of the actual blank container used by Combs and on his employees to insert the GHB in these drinks seen below. Seen below. If somebody's spamming to my wrenches, just block their ass. We don't got no time for no spamming. If they spamming, block them. You got a wrench. If somebody come in here spamming, saying the same thing over and over and over again, go ahead and hit them with the lullaby. Number 44. Due to the effects of her blank drink, Combs R-worded and sexually assaulted the plaintiff. The plaintiff could not stop him from doing so, as if she was trapped inside her body, not participating, but not being able to resist. Number 45. The next thing the plaintiff clearly remembers is waking up around 6 a.m., confused, disoriented, in the same office where the assault took place. Number 46. After checking herself, oh my God. After checking herself, the plaintiff discovered a substance on her legs dripping from her area and bruising on her lips. She also found deep imprints on her arms and wrists, suggesting that she had been tied with ropes. Additionally, no, it wasn't no baby oil that was dripping. It was something that was dripping from her area. I'm just going to say that. Down her legs. Additionally, she felt significant pain and soreness in her private area. Number 47, overwhelmed with fear and panic, the plaintiff frantically searched for her belongings, including her phone and clothes, but it could not find them. Instead, she discovered a pair of pants, a shirt, and slides, which she quickly put on before trying to escape. The plaintiff eventually left the residence. Number 48, as a result of this incident, the plaintiff has suffered significant emotional distress and trauma, and she continues to deal with the psychological and emotional consequences of that said assault. And the last one that I have for y'all is, for right now, is unreal. And this is against a man. And it says that number 1, the defendant, Sean Combs, drugged and then R-worded the plaintiff. The aggravated sexual assault occurred at one of the defendant's homes, frequently held infamous after parties, this time in Las Vegas. The conduct described herein is shockingly typical of how Combs conducted himself for many years. Many individuals and entities facilitated and conspired with this abhorrent conduct. Sean Combs believed he was above the law, but he's not. Factual finding, but first, jury demand. Number 34. The plaintiff hereby demands a trial by jury on claims in this action. Factual allegations. Number 35. The defendant, Sean Combs' infamous Las Vegas parties were legendary events known for their exclusivity, extravagance, and celebrity guest lists. These high-profile parties attracted A-list celebrities from across the entertainment, fashion, and business worlds. The events were lavishly decorated, featured live music performances, and boasted top-tier food and beverages. The atmosphere at these parties was one of the opulence of luxury, often making headlines for their celebrity guest lists, over-the-top entertainment, and stunning aesthetics of the event. Many unsuspecting individuals were recruited to attend these parties. Some individuals were recruited in various cities and were paid to fly in and attend these functions, right? These functions, right? Right? Hold on, y'all. So let's get to it. So that it says on Memorial Day weekend, number 36, 2014, the plaintiff and two of her friends visited the Las Vegas to stay at the Hotel Rio. While there, the plaintiff contacted various people she'd met in the entertainment industry in order to find out if any cool events would be taking place. One such contact was an entertainer who identified himself as International Smooth, who plaintiff had met a few years prior at a party in Miami. Plaintiff was never able to ascertain his legal name, but connected with him through Instagram using that moniker. Number 38, the plaintiff discovered that Smooth was in the Las Vegas through his Instagram stories, and after contacting him, discovered he worked for Combs as a party promoter. Smooth invited the plaintiff to an exclusive party at Las Vegas's popular poolside lounge called the Club Rehab. 39. Smooth made it clear that this was an exclusive celebrity party, and plaintiff's two friends were not invited, only the plaintiff. Despite having some awkwardness with his prohibition, the plaintiff, with the encouragement of her friends, decided to attend the party to potentially network with the influential people there. While at the party, the plaintiff met many celebrities, including Mary J. Blige, Lil' Kim, and Nicki Minaj. She saw more that she did not meet. The plaintiff took pictures or videos with many celebrities and posted them to her private Instagram page. Number 41, the plaintiff was also introduced to Combs, who greeted her and said he hoped that she had a lot of fun at the party. Number 42, eventually the party at Club Rehab died down, and the plaintiff was invited to Smooth to the after party at Combs' suite at the Planet Hollywood Hotel. Where there, the plaintiff spoke to Combs again, and he directed her to a bar area with tens of dozens of open bottles of his Ciroc branded vodka. Combs directed the plaintiff to grab a bottle and then help herself. The plaintiff also took videos of Combs at the party and posted them to her Instagram. Stills from the video are shown below. 43. Plaintiff was suggested by Combs and took a few sips that she thought would to be from vodka from one of the open bottles, but about 40 minutes after having one or two drinks from the Ciroc bottle, the plaintiff began to feel nauseated and dizzy, slowly losing control of her motor functions. This occurred at around 8 p.m. in the evening. A photograph of the actual exemplary container used by Combs and or his agents, employees to insert the GHB into alcoholic drinks is seen here below. 44. The plaintiff informed Smooth that she did not perform well and likely would need to leave the party soon. Smooth directed her to an empty bedroom in the suite and told her to lie down until she felt better. He told her not to worry about being disturbed because the door would be locked. 45. The next thing the plaintiff recalls is waking up the following morning feeling very groggy and sore. Her entire body hurt and it felt difficult to move. As soon as she awoke, she saw Combs in the corner of her room shirtless and yelling loudly with an animation at someone on his phone. He was the only person in the room with her, and it was clear that someone else had been in the bed with her. Out of fear and confusion, number 46, the plaintiff remained silent and still until Combs left the room and she heard the front door of the suite close. Number 47, the plaintiff got up and realized she was naked. Her area was sore, and she had more aggravation in her area. The plaintiff was horrified to realize that she was R-worded by Combs, and she found her belongings, including her dead cell phone, and made her way back to Hotel Rio, where her friends were staying. Upon arriving to Hotel Rio, the plaintiff's friends were shocked to see the state she was in. They tried to help her. The plaintiff indicated all she wanted to do was take a shower and go to sleep. 49. The plaintiff ended up sleeping for 2 entire days after that. She only remembered vague glimpses of her friends trying to wake her up and offer her water. Afterwards, her friends told her that they did her best to take care of her during the time, but she was largely incoherent. Number 50. In the aftermath of the assault, the plaintiff suggested with intense emotional pain and mental health issues, feeling disgusted and deeply depressed. The plaintiff has experienced significant impact on her personal life. She struggles to maintain relationships or be in any party atmospheres due to the assault. Not a day goes by the plaintiff goes without thinking about this traumatic incident. Ladies and gentlemen, the judge, again, Judge Jesse M. Furman, with the case he has been assigned to, has demanded that these celebrities' names be released that were on at these events. And so we will see who the celebrities were, because they are now forcing them to name names. And when those celebrities are named, their careers are more than likely going to be probably over with. And it's just sad, man. It's just sad. It's just sad, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. We should easily have over 10,000 likes. Hopefully, if you guys haven't subscribed, y'all hit the subscribe button. Y'all share this video. Y'all like the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Salute to everybody who sent donations, too. I sent almost 20 donations in the Cash App. But it come down my screen, but I can't open it up and read it, because if I open it up, it's going to shut me out of the app, and I got to come back in again because I got it on the same one. So I salute all of you people. I thank all of y'all for coming on in, man. And whenever they release those names of celebrities, y'all know we'll have it for y'all. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hey, salute everybody. Like, share, subscribe, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gone.